Hi there friends, Tory Favro here, horror author and your reviewer, and today I am really thrilled to be talking about this movie with you. In my opinion, it is one of the best zombie movies ever made. Um, it may not be, but I love it. I love it so very much. It's the Korean masterpiece, Train to Busan. I have watched this movie, I would say 6 or 7 times. And every time I enjoy it just as much as I did the first. Every time I notice something a little bit different. So when a mysterious virus breaks out across the country, the infected turn into the murderous undead. A few terrified travellers find themselves trapped on a bullet train from hell, fighting for their lives as hordes of the living dead crash toward them, crawling closer with every stop. Suspicion is rife and tensions run high, as some will do anything to survive and make it to the safe zone. Now, there are multiple stars of the movie, but initially, as you can see here, the title centers around a father who has a very fractured relationship with his daughter. She's very little, and they're going to Busan to take the little girl to her mother. The couple are divorced. And during the trip, the zombie outbreak takes place. And what becomes a potential for the young man, he's a businessman who works too hard and delegates parenting to his assistants. And the little girl knows it. She feels unloved and upset. She's a very mature little kid, very well done by the very young actress in the movie. She is sensational. Everyone in the movie is fantastic and plays their roles to an absolute T. I can't fault this movie. In terms of special effects, I can't fault it. In terms of acting, the translation, I don't speak Korean. I literally think I only know one word, Gomabsumnida, which, as long as I said it right, means thank you. I know the names of food. Love Korean food. And I've been to Korea once. That's a story for now. I'll tell you the story right now. I was in the military. We were at Incheon, and I was on HMAS Success. Everyone else wanted to go out and party and booze up, and I hopped on a train from Incheon to Seoul, and then I hopped on the wrong train to Busan. I didn't go to Busan, but I hopped on the wrong train and fell asleep and woke up in the middle, like in the AM hours, way out in rural Korea, where no one speaks English and there's no English on the signs. And I burst into tears and cried, and I was about 20 years old at the time. The local people at that train station were so lovely and kind and made sure that in the morning that I got onto the right train. No one spoke English. All I could do was say Seoul, and they put me on the right train to get back. It was so scary, but not as scary as this movie. But it felt scarier because it was my real life. The thing that will throw people, I think, with this is the speed and the frenetic action of the zombies. Once bitten, they turn super fast, and the speed at which they move is utterly blinding. I am not winning today. You guys don't know how many times I've had to restart videos. And that's the next door neighbor's dog barking. I don't know how much of it gets picked up. I've got this microphone. It's only meant to pick up when I talk, but if it's loud enough, other things do. So I apologize. But yeah, this movie from start to finish has heroes, villains, the undead. There's no hero undead, but there's even it's just everything you could think of. It's the salary man and his daughter. There's cheerleaders. There's baseball playing kids from a local high school. There's a cowardly rich man on the train. There's two humble middle-class people who are super brave, and there is a pregnant lady. You always need to have a pregnant lady in the middle of a zombie apocalypse because it ramps up the tension somewhat amazingly. So the whole film careens towards that one point, getting to the safe zone where the military have set up protection against the zombie outbreak. Will they make it? You'll have to watch the movie to find out. I don't know if in your country it's available on streaming. Interesting story, and this is why I love physical media. This movie is one of the big reasons I'm a fan of physical media. Netflix had this movie the first time I saw it, and I loved it so much I thought, I know it's on streaming, but I'd like to own that. And I saw it at a local shop, and I bought it, and they took it off Netflix. I got to watch it another, I think, 2 times on Netflix, and then I was going to show it to some other friends. Say, hey, zombie movie, do you want to watch it? And it wasn't on there, but we still got to watch it because I owned it. They can't take that off you, except for the fact that if your disc player breaks, I'm nodding that way because that's where my TV and everything is. If your Blu-ray player breaks, then I guess you've got no way of watching it. And I don't know how things are going to go with all that sort of stuff, whether one day they'll just stop producing things that can read optical discs. Like, you know, should we be stockpiling players just in case? I don't have the answers. All I know is I'm super glad I own this movie, and yeah, I would recommend it as one of the best ones I have seen. Another one, well, I'll review it for you, but Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead also stands up there for me. In any case, Train to Busan, and I'm going to butcher it, but Yon Sang-ho is the director, and in my opinion, it's damn near perfect. I hope it encourages you to watch it. It's such a good movie. I'm sorry for all the stop-starts and falterings. It's even now in the background. I can hear my cat wanting to be let in, so I'm going to go do that. Please like and subscribe. It does get a little bit professional at times. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.